Hello YouTubers, what's up? And now I'm going to show you how to make my Lego kind of escape pod thing. To me it kind of looks like a Slave 1, like the first prototype or something. Flood scene. Let me take this guy out because I'm having to do it in a minute. So, some of the features of this are pretty good. All you really do, and this is a mock, so I created it myself. You just open up the cockpit, which slides pretty easily, and it stays there, so it's good for making stop motions. Right there are some studs. Just snap your minifig into those. This only fits one person, sadly. And then pop the cover back up. And I was thinking about adding a keypad, but as you can see, there's nothing to connect it to. So, and then to hook this in to like a ship or something, you just get your bars right here. You just bend them down. That's actually kind of like the landing gear because it keeps it standing up. You just stick them up, and then right here you've got a little hole. You could add a Technic pin there, and then a hook to hold onto here. You just pull this out, and then the hook would be the only thing holding it. You lift it up, and it falls right down. So then these, I was thinking about adding some cannons, but I didn't have enough pieces, so after I get some more, then I'll add those. And yeah, that's about it. I'll show you how to make these part by part. Step 1, the cockpit. You will need, let me get these pieces out. Okay. You will need 6 1x2s, any color you want. 2 1x2s with a bar, thin. A 2x2 thin, a 2x2 tile, thin of course. This Technic clip, it's kind of like a converter. It goes from a 1x3 Technic with them on the sides to a clip. And you'll need any cockpit you want. I'm using the one from the Halo, also known as the Bounty Hunter Assault Gunship. Attack Gunship, I mean. It's actually, the real name is the Halo, but they probably didn't name it that because of the copyright, so. Plus it looks pretty cool, it matches it. Now, you just add your Technic piece into the back of your cockpit, or the roof, I mean, so that it clips right in place. You get 3 of your 2x2s. You put 2 2x2s next to each other. You could replace this with a 1x2. You could replace the 1x2s with the 2x2, and add a 1x2 on top. You could also replace these, and then you add another 1x2. You could also replace this with another 2x2. Didn't have that. And then you add this piece on the bottom, I think. No, the top. You add your 1x2s on the top, and you clip them into place, like so. Then you add your other 1x2s. You could substitute that with a 2x2. And then your tile goes on Then you add your 2x2 on there, like that, and that's your cockpit. And then the lower part, well, actually, I'm gonna show you the landing gear. You need 2 of nearly everything. You're gonna need 2 Technic pins, normal, but I didn't have those. You're going to need 4 of these cross to technical, 4 of those. You're going to need 4 of these cross to normal technical piece, 4 of those, and 2 of these L angled pieces. And I'm just going to show you how to build half. You get your, oh yeah, you're also going to need a 1x2 thick with a plus. 2 of them. You get your, and a little rod. Yeah, there, that's it. You get your 1x2, and you put your Technic pin, the plus to Technic converter thing, and you get your angled piece. You put your angled piece inside there, like so. Then you build this kind of like an angled piece. It's just made of this piece with these. Oh yeah, that means you're gonna need, yeah, 4. And then you get your converter piece and plug them in like that. And then you need this piece, Technic pin. You put that up here, right under the cross, and you add that, your little thing you just made, right there. You build that twice, so you've got something that looks like, this. Then you get your axle piece, put that in one end, other end goes in there, and then that's step 2. Then for the main piece, this has a lot of pieces, so it's gonna take a while. Okay, I stand corrected. You're going to need 2 of these 4x6, but it is a 2x4 on top and then a 2x6 on the bottom. 2 of those, a 4x6 normal, thin, 4 or 3, I believe. 2 of these 1x6 thick curved pieces. 2 of these 1x2s thins with a Technic on the bottom. 2 of these 2x6s curved on the side and the front. I think they're called 2x6 bow, with a bow. 2x4, 2 1x1 rock pieces, and 2 1x6 thins, 2 1x1 with a knob on the side, little stud, and 4, I think almost good, 4 of these 1x6 with a bow on the bottom. 4 of those, and yeah, this 2x6 with a bow going from the top to the bottom. So To build this, I have to move the camera back. To build this, you get your first two pieces that I showed you, which are the 4x6, two 4x6s, and the normal 4x6. And you just put them so you've got this. Like that. That's the base. Then you get your piece with the bow, your 2x6 with the bow, and put it slightly off center so that it's got one part coming off. Then you get your two 2x6s with the bows on the sides, and you put those perfectly in the center, like so. Then you get your 1x2, 1x1s. You could probably replace this with a 1x2, and you put those right there. Then you get your 1x6s and your 1x6 stems. You stack them like that. It's kind of hard to see, but stack them like that. Kind of blends in on camera, so. And you add those perfectly all the way to the side. And then you flip it over. You add your 1x6s with a bow going from the bottom onto the bottom right down here. Wait, move them into the middle, I mean. Right there. You repeat so that it's curved on both ends, so it's kind of like a little mini hill, like that. Now this kind of looks like a ski or something. Then you get your one of your 1x2s, I mean 2x2s with the knob, I mean the Technic on the bottom, and you connect those. Then you add it like that, stick it on the bottom, and then you do the same on the other end, like that. And I'm gonna have to rush this. You add your rope pieces like that, so it's curved, and you add your roof down there, so it just pops right on. Then you add the landing gear here and here, like that. And there you have it. And that is your, that's how you to make a Lego escape pod or mini Slave 1 mock. And of course, don't need a minifigure, just pop them inside. You could just shove them in there if you don't have time. In you go. There you go. So, blah blah. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and check out my new website, floodlightcustoms.com. Well, .weebly.com. So, please rate, comment, subscribe. See, I'm probably gonna make a blog video later.